Scott and Tamsin, even we were surprised to find that no U.S. television outlet had ever profiled this simple but unorthodox concept proven to save lives. So why not have it in use here? Its founder takes us on a different kind of ride. This fall, we've seen how motorcycles' maneuverability and speed have endangered lives. But if those qualities were used to save lives, they'd look like this.
This is an ambulance on two wheels, an ambucycle.
Can a regular ambulance do this? This is video from a motorcycle ambulance. This mock-up is the only one you'll see in New York for now, but in Israel, there are hundreds of these.
You just pull this out, and you have an ambulance
in a bag?
In a bag.
Thanks to this man, Eli Beer.
I drive through traffic in Jerusalem with this thing. Nothing stops me. Nothing. I promise you that you could reduce death in half with these things.
World Bank statistics show that Israel's death rate over the last decade has dropped since Eli Beer's fast, versatile ambucycles helped to make an impact. Something else dropped as well: response times. Now
it's in Jerusalem 90 seconds, but now we have the whole country in Israel. They have exactly 2 minutes till brain damage starts.
Compare that with New York, where the city's own statistics show the median response time at 4 minutes 48 seconds.
Many times I see ambulances get stuck in traffic. And I wonder, wow, how are they going to be able to get to where they need to be in time?
That from a passerby who saw the ambucycle. But this?
I'm sure you've seen fire engines and police cars sitting in traffic with their lights spinning and, siren blaring. And, the ability to move people is greatly enhanced when you have a vehicle like this.
That's a former NYPD captain and motorcycle cop, now chief of the Seagate Police Department. But the fast response time isn't only because of the nimble two-wheelers.
In Israel, we have thousands of people on this app. It's called Now Force. The system will find the closest people to the call.
It's based in Israel, but works everywhere.
Where am I now?
New York, part of 850.
850 3rd Avenue. And I'm okay. I was almost kidnapped by this television station, Channel 11, but I'm okay now.
It's all done on a small budget of about $6 million a year, $1 million of which come personally from this New York entrepreneur.
It was obvious that the return on investment, the return on a philanthropic dollar, was unlike anything I'd ever seen before.
He's the chairman of the all-volunteer organization Eli Beer is the founder of. It's called United Hatzalah, which means rescue in Hebrew, and is unrelated to the Hatzalah volunteers in the New York area.
The financial value to it is huge. Forget about saving a life. You save a whole family. We save the country hundreds of millions of dollars.
What we'd love to do is to help New Yorkers get what Israelis get.
And he's not the only big businessman who's a supporter. The world's 13th richest man, Mayor Michael Bloomberg, not only dedicated an ambucycle during a trip to Israel, it bears his name. So you'd think New York would welcome these lifesavers.
When I came back from Israel, I broached the idea with the fire commissioner, Sal Casano, and they did look into it. I think it's state law, we have to have at least 2 paramedics show up. I always thought personally, incidentally, that it was a great idea.
No Ambucycle's founder, Eli Beer, faced regulatory obstacles in Israel as well, at first. But he just went ahead and sent volunteers out on the motorbikes, which may be, short of legislative change, what it would take to get ambucycles here. And by the way, their organization says New York City ambulances are excellent, but they'd be more effective if ambucycles could respond first to stabilize emergency patients before ambulances arrive. Scott and Tamsin.